Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Speak English Easy with Podcast. I'm John.
And I am Olivia. Welcome to our show. If you want to improve your English listening and speaking, you are in the right place.
Yes, we are here to help you learn English in daily life. We speak slowly, clearly, and we use everyday vocabulary.
So, John, what is our topic today? It is a very interesting one.
Today, we are talking about money. Specifically, we're asking a big question. Should you save your money or should you spend it to enjoy life?
Oh, that is a great question. Save your money or enjoy life? I think everyone thinks about this problem.
Yes, everybody does. It is a common challenge for many people around the world. Let's start with a simple question for you, Olivia. Are you a saver or a spender?
That is a hard question. I think I'm both, but mostly I like to enjoy life today. If I see a beautiful dress or want to travel, I usually spend the money. What about you, John?
I am definitely a saver. I like to keep my money in the bank. It makes me feel safe.
Safe? Why do you need to feel safe with money? What are you afraid of?
Well, you never know what will happen in the future. Maybe your car breaks down, or maybe you lose your job. If you have money saved, you do not need to worry.
That is true. Emergencies happen. For our listeners, an emergency is a sudden problem that you did not expect.
Exactly. So having an emergency fund is very important to me. An emergency fund is money you save only for bad surprises.
I understand that. It is smart to be prepared. But John, doesn't it feel a bit boring? If you always save your money, when do you have fun?
That is the problem. Sometimes it is a little boring. I often think twice before buying a cup of coffee at a cafe. I tell myself, John, you can make coffee at home for free.
Oh, John, making coffee at home is good, but sometimes you have to sit in a nice cafe, listen to the music, and drink a delicious cappuccino. That is enjoying life.
You are absolutely right. Enjoying life is important. Tell me, Olivia, why do you think spending money on experiences is good?
I think life is short. We work hard every day. If we only save, we forget to live. For example, last year I traveled to Italy with my friends. I spent a lot of money on that trip.
Wow, Italy. I'm sure that was very expensive.
Yes, it was expensive, but I ate amazing food, visited beautiful museums, and made wonderful memories. I will never forget that trip.
So you think those memories are more important than keeping the money in your bank account?
Absolutely. Experiences make us happy in the long term. Buying things like clothes, shoes, or new phones is nice, but the happiness does not last long. Buying an experience like travel or a concert gives you happiness forever.
I agree with that. Travel opens your mind and it teaches you about new cultures. But what happens if you spend all your money on experiences and then you have no money for rent?
That's the dangerous part. You must be careful. You cannot spend everything. You need to pay for your house, your food, and your bills first.
So you do believe in some responsibility.
Of course. I'm not saying you should be crazy with your money. I just mean you should not be afraid to use it for your happiness.
So we have two different ideas. I like to save for the future, and you like to spend for today. Let's talk about finding a balance. How can we do both? How can we save money for the future, but also enjoy our life today?
That's the magic question. I think the best answer is budgeting.
Budgeting. That's a great word. A budget is a plan for your money. You decide how much to spend and how much to save.
Exactly. I try to use a simple rule. It's called the 50-30-20 rule. Have you heard of it, John?
I think so, but can you explain it for our listeners? It sounds very useful.
Sure. Imagine you earn $100. 50% or $50 goes to your needs. Your needs are things you must pay for, like rent, food, and electricity.
Okay, so 50% for the important things to survive. What about the next part?
30% or $30 goes to your wants. Wants are things you enjoy but don't actually need. This is your fun money. You can use it for restaurants, hobbies, or holidays.
I like the sound of fun money. 30% for enjoyment is a good amount. And the last 20%?
The last 20% or $20 goes straight into your savings account. You put it in the bank and you don't touch it.
The 50-30-20 rule is really clear. It helps you organize your money without feeling stressed.
Yes, if I know I have 30% for fun, I don't feel guilty when I buy a nice coffee or a plane ticket. I know I'm still saving 20%.
That is very smart. I think I need to use this rule. Sometimes I try to save 50% or even more.
Wow, 50% savings, John? That's a lot. No wonder you think saving is boring. You leave almost no money for fun.
You are right about that. I should create a budget for fun. Maybe I'll set aside some money every month just to eat at a nice restaurant with my family.
That is a wonderful idea. You work hard, so you should reward yourself. A reward is a small gift you give yourself for doing a good job.
That makes total sense. Now, let's talk about some specific, easy ways to save money during daily life. We want to give our listeners some practical advice so they can increase their savings.
Good idea. One simple way to save money is to cook at home instead of eating at restaurants all the time. Restaurant food is delicious, but it costs a lot more than buying vegetables at the supermarket.
Yes, cooking at home is much cheaper, and it's usually healthier too. When you cook your own meals, you know exactly what's in your food.
Another good tip is to wait 24 hours before you buy something big. Have you ever done that, John?
The 24-hour rule? Yes, I have. If I see a television or a new laptop that I want, I don't buy it immediately. I go home, I wait for a day, and I think about it.
Does it work?
Yes, it really works. Often, the next day, I realize that I don't actually need the item, so I keep my money. It stops me from making fast choices.
I need to try that rule. Sometimes I buy clothes just because they're on sale, even if I don't need them.
Sales can act like a trap. A store puts a big red sign that says 50% off. You think you're saving money, but you're still spending money on something you don't need.
Very true. My mother always told me, if you buy something you don't need because it's cheap, it's still too expensive.
Your mother is a wise woman. Oh, here's another tip for our listeners. Try to walk or ride your bicycle instead of driving your car or taking a taxi everywhere.
That's great advice for city physical health and financial health. Taxis can be very expensive. Walking is completely free, and it's great exercise.
Exactly. Saving money doesn't have to be difficult. Sometimes making small changes in your daily life can help you save a lot of money over a year.
Small changes add up. If you save just $5 a day by bringing your own lunch to work, that's $150 a month.
And that's $1,800 a year. That's enough money to go on a fantastic holiday.
Wow, see? That makes saving sound fun. You're saving today so you can enjoy a big experience tomorrow.
Money is just a tool. We should use it to make our lives better, both now and in the future.
I completely agree. So, to summarize our conversation today, it's important to save for the future and prepare for emergencies, but it's also very important to spend money to enjoy life and create memories.
And we learned about the 50-30-20 rule to help us manage our budgets. 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings.
And we also shared some great tips like cooking at home, using the 24-hour rule, and walking instead of taking taxis.
Now, we have a question for you, our listeners. We want you to practice your English. You can write your answer in the comments below or practice speaking with a friend.
Here's the question. Are you more like John or more like me? Are you a saver who plans for the future, or are you a spender who loves to enjoy life today?
And second question, what is one simple way you save money in your daily life? Please share your tips with us. We would love to hear from you.
Listening and responding is a fantastic way to improve your English. Don't worry about making mistakes. Just try to express your ideas simply and clearly.
Thank you so much for joining us on Speak English Easy with Podcast. We hope you enjoyed our conversation today.
Keep practicing your English every day. A little bit of practice goes a long way. Have a wonderful day and remember to find a balance between saving and enjoying your life.
Goodbye, everyone. See you in the next episode.
Bye, take care.